So we sent Billy's crank out for his S10. The journal got tore out. They welded it, repaired it. Shaft Tech, I believe is the correct name up there in Findlay. This thing should be the same, but you know, you're always better to know and not know. So we'll see what it comes out to be. We're good to go. We're going to get this thing put together. So this here is a DT International head. It was brought to me from a local township that begged me to help them out since they couldn't know or didn't know where else to send it or go to with it. It had a pressured cooling system in it. So anybody that don't know, on the DT 466s, these have injector cups in it, and on the bottom there's compression goes in and goes into the cooling system. So we were able, with our pressure bench, I think we got a video of it, we was able to pressurize it and see there was multiple ones leaking here. So we have drove these out. What you do is you take a tap and put it in there like that, and then you take a punch from the other side and it pulls it back up through from here. So you can see here what it looks like inside. So this is all inside is the coolant, and so there's coolant around this injection tube, but down there on the bottom where it's flat is the area that has to be very, 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 very clean. Years ago, when I didn't have the machine shop, there was another one that was a head done someplace and they didn't get that clean, and it was shipped to me for me and my service bay to put this together, and it leaked. And so I had to take the head back off and fix this, so I know personally how much detail needs to go in to this bottom down here to get it clean. And then we can also, after we put the new ones in and touch everything up, we can put it back on the bench and retest it. Stay tuned. We'll update you on some of the other projects that's going on in the shop. In fact, let's do that now. So this is Lucore's 5.8. We are waiting on a couple parts. My fault for not getting them ordered correctly in the proper time. We also are putting a new oil pump on it. I took this oil pump off. There is some wear in it. While we're here, I think it makes the most sense to replace it. And I did not order that in the proper time. And a couple small things, also valve seals, we needed the correct size. So they'll be in, and some of them are in today. So we'll get that on the dyno. I was hoping to have it on the dyno today, but just with my lack of ordering. This one here is the 406, same thing. Timing chain was loose on it, so we had to order a couple timing chains. Maybe it was line honed, I'd say. We had a little looseness, waiting on parts on that. And this here is a 572 for a customer, freshen up. I got it freshened up, honed, which you can see down in there. The new scratches on it from the hone. And I've got the new bearings in it, and we are getting ready to check for sizes. There's the crankshaft. It polished up really, really nice. Nice and shiny. Like I said, I did not build this. It was just a freshen up. And so this one here might interest a lot of people. So this one here is Billy's S10 motor. So we are going together with it. We also rebalanced this, or checked the balance on it. This was a crank that Shaft Tech, I believe it is, welded up, and you can even tell which one they done. Welded up and reground. So it is ready to go together. We checked the balance on it. I think we did a video on that, a little bit of it. So these pistons, we honed the cylinders out to about 10 over and straightened everything up. And then we had line coatings put this on. And so now I have taken and I've honed off a little bit of the coating to allow this thing just to snug. And so then we're going to start it up, and we're going to let it wear in. And like for instance, we'll start it up and let it run into 100 degrees or something and shut off. We're going to slowly allow these cylinders to blend in to the temperature and to the fit that it likes. So they put like 7 or 8 thousandths worth of coating on these, and actually there was a little bit extra, which was fine for me to sand off. So what you do is you physically kind of sand it off, and you make it to fit to the cylinder. And it's a very good repair. I mean, it allows you not to have to buy a new set of pistons, because this, I believe, is 4135, so it was 4125. So we took, you know, 5 or 6 thousandths and just kind of made a fit here. So we're waiting on a camshaft from Daniel Powell. Not Daniel Powell's fault. Billy didn't get it paid for and ordered. So we're waiting on a camshaft. We're going to try and see if it helps his spooling situation. So hopefully we will be putting out this thing here together next week. So like I said before, they seal down here on the bottom. So what we do is we go down in there with an end cutter and cut the end of that. And if you can see down in that video there, was my light?
I don't know if I get that to focus. Try it again. Oh, trust me, it's
flat.
Yeah.
And if you look in this hole here, it's dirty down in there, and it's uneven. So we're going to go down in there with this end mill, and it just cuts that out, makes a new flat surface for it to reseal against. Try to make sure it works. Looks beautiful.
Now you're not taking off like any material, basically just kind of scuffing it.
Just smoothing it, just taking off, because you'll notice that it has some like rust and divots and stuff in it from the way it's rode. Hell, some of it may be from original.
Yeah.
So all you're trying to do is make that thing as flat, so then this brass, and we'll put Loctite or a sealer on this, but it'll also help that. And then there's a washer that goes in there. It'll help smash that flat. So then, because there's water right there, and so it keeps it from going around that corner. Are you ready now? I have unique people that help me out.
Unique?
Some days they're strange even. So, back to working on the 5/8. We got some parts in here, and so for the previous hour I've been fighting on getting this pickup tube to fit flush, grind this off so it's smooth, lines up, and this torques down. But in the process, I was looking here, and he has got something that's been riding here. And also, if you look real close, I think we got a hole. And so, I think we can do it this way. Look at that here. Do you see light through the hole?
Yes, I do.
So, I think we have to have Mr. Cree do us a little repair here. I don't want to, I would dry this out and repair it, but it looks like it rubs against something that's going to have to be altered. But also this thing pokes down, so we're going to mask this off, and I'm going to cut the top of this off to give us a little more clearance. That'll be enough. So tell me, Ryan, you think we can fix it?
I think we can fix it up.
All right. I know you're the TIG man of the world.
Yep.
So something else to put out here is so this bar, this pickup tube, I had to reform it, left some blood on there. But I was very worried about this, making sure this was flat, that didn't suck air. And as you can see, it looks very good. So I'm kind of showing this to the customer a little bit. So I think we're good to go. We get a hole, we'll get that welded up, we'll be able to go. Think so?
Yep.
Alright. Hey T-Bell, we got your 406 over here ready to roll. We get some Scorpion rockers on this thing. Shout out to Scorpion. And we can get this thing in the Camaro here next week. So what do you want to say about Eric?
Thank you, Eric. That's awesome.
New intake.
Yeah. He got it port matched just like the other one was. So we are all good to go. What was this thing? A 600 horse 406?
Yeah.
Woo!
Take on his 600 horse Ford.
Woo! What do you think about that?
I don't know.
We got a call out, do we?
Well, mine will have a turbo on it.
Wow! Well, you'll have to give him a half.
Yeah, we'll have to
give, you
challenge
know.
on the dyno.
Yeah. Dyno.
Yeah.
Take your bets, people. Take your bets.
Dyno racing.
Dyno racing.